Hey guys, and welcome back into another video. I have a great jam-packed exciting video for you guys today because we have a lot of information on one of our favorite stocks, which is going to go to the moon, and of course it is going to be NNDM. NNDM is in my top 3 holdings. I'm so bullish on this stock, and I've been investing in NNDM since it was in the $2 range. Of course, as you guys know, if you've been following and watching the channel, I do like to update on NNDM regularly, and I did put out a buy radar for myself when I was putting out these new videos about 3-4 weeks ago when NNDM was around that $10 break range, and since then we are actually up over 40%, so congratulations to any of our shareholders that are currently holding NNDM. Now I just want to get into this information today because NNDM actually did just put out some news that they are going to be having an interview and air on the Bloomberg television in the US on the Red Chip Money Report. Now this is going to be happening tomorrow on February 6th at around 7 p.m. local time in the United States, and this is actually going to be aired to 73 million homes, and in the Bloomberg network in Europe this is going to be also aired to over 100 million homes at 6 p.m. local time on Sunday. So this is going to be really exciting. They're actually going to be interviewing with the president and CEO Jsut, which of course I absolutely love and adore. I think he's a great guy, and what he's done for this company so far is absolutely incredible. They are sitting on a whack of cash right now, and I do think that this company is going to have a really bright future ahead of themselves. So I'm really looking forward to finding out what this news is all about during this interview. So I'm going to be trying to get hands on that interview at some point over the weekend, and once I do, I will be reporting back into this channel to update you guys on any news that I do find, so do stay tuned for that. And if at any point you do find value and you are also not subscribed to this channel, then please hit all the buttons down below, especially that big red one, and to hit that like button if you do find any value in this video at all at any point, and make sure to share this with anyone that you know is invested in NNDM so we can get this news to them. So I'm just going to have a quick look over the charts here. As you can see, NNDM does love to touch around that 50 SMA line. As you guys know on the channel, I love drawing out my technical charts. We've actually got some of our resistance lines over here, and we've also got a big support line here, which is the big orange line. Now, as you guys know, I do love to use the RSI, and right now I'm actually going to draw up on the RSI right now just to confirm something for you, which I do love doing. So as you guys know, I actually love putting a support in the middle of the RSI at around 50. So this means that if the stock is actually in a bullish long trend, as we can see, what happens is when the price goes around that 50 on the RSI, if it is in fact in a bullish uptrend, as we can see here, it does seem to stay above this, then the 50 on the RSI is going to act as a support. As we can see here, this stock does seem to come down, retrace around that 50 area, and then it does seem to bounce off up into new highs. And as you can see, we are currently sitting in that lovely consolidation zone right here around that 50 on the RSI, which does indicate to me that we are soon going to have some more bullish momentum moving forward. And of course, the second confirmation, we are actually currently sitting at the 50 SMA, which is the big yellow line here, and of course the 21 EMA. So these are two really good signs, guys. But of course now the market are closed over the weekend, so it will be really exciting to see what this company are going to come out with on this interview with Jsut, of course, after the weekend. So I will really look forward to updating the charts here, but I do think that very soon we are going to see some more price action potentially moving forward. Now, something that I do want to address is the fact that ARK Invest have actually been selling their shares of Nano Dimensions. Now I find this very odd, and I was a little bit confused, so I did start to do a little bit of digging, and of course as we can see on here that on the 1st of February they actually did sell 3 million shares. So that's actually quite a big deal. Why on earth would they sell their shares of NNDM, especially assuming as recently Kathy seems to have been buying up NNDM non-stop, and it has actually been moved into almost her top 10 holdings inside one of her ETFs. But then again, 2 days later we can see that ARK Invest are continuing to buy even more shares than the shares that they had sold. So it has been a bit of a ride for ARK. I think really it's just a case of them rebalancing. I think this is a really important aspect to any type of big hedge fund manager, and of course I think Kathy is just doing her daily rebalancing, and that is why we have seen some of these prices obviously taken out. They're obviously taking out some profits. They have been investing in NDM for a very long time, so I expect that they are quite a few 100% up. So of course it is always nice to take off some cards off the table, and with this news I believe believe that Cathy has probably seen something else in Nndm to re-add into her position, and they actually now have more shares than when they did when they actually sold, which again is funny because you would think, why on earth would they sell when they have a low price of entry already and then rebuy them? But again, I just think that this is all part of the rebalancing and it's nothing to worry about. They actually did only sell around a 2-3% stake in the company at that time of their actual shares, so it was actually quite a small amount, and like I said, after that we've actually purchased a lot more, so we are actually up even higher than when they had actually started selling a few days ago. And the last piece of news that I'd like to bring to your attention is the fact that Nndm did actually go for a SEC filing, F3. So what that means is essentially the CEO can sell shares if he wants to. This prospect relates to the insurance of up to 83 or basically 84 million American depository shares or ADS upon the exercise warrants of purchase of this much of the ADS. So essentially this just allows the CEO and the president of Nndm to sell some of those shares if he wants to at the price that he is, just to take profits obviously and potentially rebalance and put that money to extra use within the company. But I really don't think there's anything to worry about, and again I don't think that they will be doing this because they have just recently done a lot of share offerings, and if they do, then I do think that they will be putting that money to good use because they obviously know why they are acquiring this cash recently. And I think that, you know, they have had a lot of information recently saying how they would like to acquire not only one company but potentially 2 or 3 companies. So that's why we've seen a lot of share dilutions recently, and that's why the price has been completely fluctuating up and down, as we can see on the chart. We do have that lovely momentum moving up, which I love to see in a stock, but obviously right now we are in that consolidation zone. So again, I will be updating you guys with any new information that we do have. So I really do think that Nndm will be going to the moon in the future, and I really do think that this stock does have a lot of potential, as it is going to be one of the leaders in this industry. And I do have a price target on Nndm anywhere around $25 to $30 by the end of this year, which again is going to be a lovely upside momentum from the current share price that we are now. So if you don't have this stock on your radar, then wait to check back in on this channel so I can get that news out to you after the weekend, and I'll let you know if we do have any changes in the stock and the share price, and I will redraw up on this technical analysis come Monday, Tuesday time, so that you guys will have a great opportunity ahead of you and you will know my best optimum entry into this stock and where I would see myself purchasing more shares if of course it does move up and down. So that wraps up for today's video. Again, this is nothing to concern anyone that ARK Invest are selling, so I just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware of everything that's happening right now at Nndm, and I am super bullish still on Nndm. I have not sold any of my shares and I will be continuing to support this Nndm stock as much as I know, because I just absolutely love where this space is going. So guys, I hope you have a lovely weekend. If you did find value at any point, then be sure to like, and again, if you haven't already, then do hit that big red subscribe button. I can't wait to have you on this journey with me. My name is Jason, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.